Liverpool's summer rebuild is already beginning to take shape, and now Arne Slot has all but confirmed it. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Despite guiding Liverpool through a strong campaign, the Dutchman has admitted the squad is heading for another little transition this summer, and while he insists it won't be as dramatic as the overhaul seen 12 months ago, the warning signs are there for major change at Anfield. With Mohamed Salah and Andy Robertson already confirmed to be departing, the core that delivered Premier League and Champions League glory under Jurgen Klopp continues to slowly break apart. Salah himself recently admitted the bond of the team is changing, a statement that immediately sparked concerns among supporters about the direction Liverpool are heading in under Slot. And now Slot's latest comments have only intensified that debate. The Liverpool boss openly acknowledged that personnel changes are coming again this summer as the club continue lowering the average age of the squad. Fenway Sports Group's recruitment model has long focused on signing players before they hit their peak years, meaning Liverpool are actively moving away from experienced established stars in favour of younger profiles with resale value and long-term upside. That strategy was already clear last summer, and now it looks set to continue aggressively. Questions are hanging over several senior names at Anfield. Alisson Becker, Federico Chiesa, Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, and Alexis McAllister all have uncertain futures heading into the upcoming window, meaning this could become far bigger than the little transition Slot is trying to frame it as. What makes this even more fascinating is Slot's complete rejection of the idea that Liverpool need older players to maintain elite standards. The Dutchman pointed directly toward mentality and personality over experience, insisting age has nothing to do with winning mentality. In many ways, it feels like Slot is revealing Liverpool's transfer blueprint in plain sight. Forget signing proven 30-year-old leaders. Forget short-term fixes. Liverpool appear fully committed to building another young, energetic, high-intensity side capable of growing together over several years, much like the current Paris Saint-Germain project Slot referenced during his comments. That comparison alone says a lot. Slot praised PSG's collective mentality despite their youthful profile, highlighting how modern elite teams no longer rely purely on veteran experience to dominate. Instead, Liverpool's boss wants relentless runners, aggressive pressers, and players with the personality to handle pressure regardless of age. And that could dramatically shape Liverpool's transfer business over the next few months. Supporters expecting blockbuster moves for older superstar names may need to adjust expectations quickly. The focus appears firmly on younger talents who can be developed into the next core of the squad, even if that means sacrificing some of the leadership and chemistry built during the Klopp era. Meanwhile, there are also key updates on the injury front ahead of Liverpool's clash with Chelsea. Highly rated goalkeeper Georgi Mamadashvili is expected to return after recovering from a knee injury, while first-choice stopper Alisson remains sidelined with a hamstring issue. There was also a major boost regarding Alexander Isak, who returned to training after missing last weekend with a groin problem and now looks set to be available again. But make no mistake, the real story here is the direction Liverpool are moving in behind the scenes. A younger squad, more exits possible, another rebuild underway, and judging by Slot's comments, the blueprint for Liverpool's next era may already have been exposed. Liverpool's summer transfer window is edging closer, and one of the club's biggest stars is suddenly at the centre of growing uncertainty. Alexis McAllister has become one of Arne Slot's most important players since arriving at Anfield, but fresh comments from his father and agent have now added fuel to the speculation surrounding his future. Despite being under contract until 2028, there is increasing noise coming out of Europe suggesting Liverpool could face a serious battle to keep hold of the Argentine midfielder. Real Madrid continue to be heavily linked, and while no official move has been made yet, the latest admission from Carlos McAllister has raised plenty of eyebrows. Speaking publicly about the situation, McAllister's father and agent revealed that no discussions are currently taking place with other clubs, but the reasoning behind it is what has caught attention. He insisted that out of respect for Liverpool supporters, the family have refused to engage in negotiations elsewhere while the season is still ongoing. In modern football, that stance is incredibly rare. At a time where agents are constantly holding behind-the-scenes talks, and players are often planning moves months in advance, the McAllister camp appeared determined to keep distractions away from Liverpool's dressing room. That says a lot about the midfielder's professionalism and commitment. However, there is another side to this story that Liverpool fans will not ignore. The Reds have still not opened talks over a new contract. That is where concern starts to grow. McAllister will enter the final 2 years of his deal this summer, and for a player considered one of the elite midfielders in the Premier League, many expected Liverpool to move quickly to secure his long-term future. Instead, there has been silence. Ryan Gravenberch has already signed a new long-term agreement, while Dominik Szoboszlai is also expected to receive fresh terms soon. Yet McAllister has not been offered the same reassurance. That naturally opens the door to speculation. Real Madrid's interest has not gone away, and Liverpool know that once Europe's biggest clubs begin circling, situations can change very quickly. McAllister is approaching the peak years of his career, and by the time his current contract expires, he will be 29 years old. From Liverpool's perspective, this summer or next could represent the final opportunity to command a truly massive fee, if they were ever to consider a sale. And with Arne Slot already hinting that Liverpool may need to sell to buy during the upcoming rebuild, the possibility of a blockbuster departure cannot be dismissed. The midfield itself could look completely different by the start of next season. Curtis Jones continues to be linked with Inter Milan, Wataru Endo may seek more regular football elsewhere, and Liverpool are already tracking several potential replacements. Crystal Palace midfielder Adam Wharton remains admired internally, while Lens talent Mamadou Sangare and Monaco's Lamine Camara are also being monitored closely. That points toward a major reshaping of Liverpool's midfield options this summer, and it leaves McAllister's future under an even brighter spotlight. What makes this situation so intriguing is that nobody truly knows what the Argentine wants. Publicly, there has been complete professionalism, no transfer request, no drama, no disruptive headlines from the player himself. But football moves fast, and if Liverpool continue delaying contract talks, they risk creating uncertainty around one of their most influential players. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.